Hiking is a bit like life. The journey only requires you to put one foot in front of the other again and again and again. And if you allow yourself opportunity to be present throughout the entirety of the trek, you will witness beauty every step of the way, not just at the summit. The Howe Sound Crest Trail is no easy hike. We are back here at Cypress Provincial Park. We've got an exciting one today. We are doing the Howe Sound Crest Trail, which is a 32-kilometer point-to-point ridgeline hiking trail that starts at Cypress Mountain, climbs up through the Lions, past Mount Brunswick, and down the valley to Porto Cove.
And we're starting late.
Yeah.
I think you should show them our bags.
Yes, bag check coming up right now. It's so easy to underestimate the amount of time needed to pack and prep for a multi-day backcountry hike. There are so many things to bring. Howe Sound Crest Trail. Kilometer 1 starts now. Two hours in, 6 kilometers so far. Meal number 1.
Champagne sandwiches.
We did a lot of research about this hike before beginning and learned that in the summer, there is no water source until Magnesia Meadows. So combined, we carried up 14 liters of water, making our bags very heavy. 130 meters down and we're about to do 200 straight up.
On the other side, it could be our campsite, so.
Those are stunning.
Ooh, so close. We saw an owl swooping down and it came really close to us and flew around for a bit and it was freaking cool. We made it to the top of a necessary mountain. Only took us 4 hours. That's pretty great.
You can't really see, but I'll take a photo right. So hiking at night is interesting, but we need to make up some time because we have a big hike day tomorrow. So we're gonna continue a little further, north tip of Unnecessary Ridge. The tent comfy?
It's really comfy.
And we're just making some tea on the jet boil.
I just can't believe it's not windy. Not windy, not cold. It's fantastic.
Someone's lights are on right in the middle.
Yeah. Oh.
The moon and stars made for a beautiful backdrop while we got some shut-eye in the tent. Before we knew it, the sun had started to rise, revealing an incredible scene. So we just woke up, we got the Lions behind us. It's surprisingly busy up here, but it is a long weekend, so it kind of makes sense. Today is the big one. A lot of people are doing 2 or 3 nights, but our ride could only pick us up that night at 10 p.m. We got somewhere around 20 kilometers to go, and we're about to hit the trail for another day. And then we checked all trails, got to talking, and we kind of realized that this might be impossible. The next 8 kilometers are quite tricky on very exposed ridge lines. We are already on water rations. Our ride was set to pick us up at 10 p.m., and due to our bags being so heavy, we just weren't gonna make that time. We might have made it by 3 or 4 a.m. at best. So we had to make the tough call.
Some mornings are easy, some mornings suck, and are a little bit harder. And it's a little unsafe for us to continue the Howe Trail today as it is this afternoon. So instead, we are going to head back, and it's actually really pretty. There's a cloud inversion.
It's really cool.
All around us at the moment.
Saga bird, the model. Feeling defeated, we slowly made our way down the mountain. The cloud inversion lifted our spirits, but it still felt hard not to feel like we had failed. But nature always finds a way to shine through and show that silver lining. That we have been training for this all summer, building so many incredible memories.
First kilometer of training.
2, 3, kilometer 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 50 kilometers, 70 kilometers.
Almost 100.
We moved over 1,000 kilometers together this summer in preparation for this moment. we are not going to let this trail get the best of us. So after some rest and recovery, we're back at it. Howe Sound Crest Trail, attempt number 2. Here we go, kilometer 1.
Kilometer 2.
Kilometer 3. Bugs are out.
4.
5 kilometers and that's St. Mark's Summit.
6.
7.
Ooh. 8.
And that brings us right back to where we were on our last attempt. The difference this time is that we're attempting the entire hike in one day instead of camping. We have much, much smaller bags. Let's see your setup.
I'm carrying 6 liters of water and that's pretty much everything.
And I've got the clothes, our food. That was our campsite last time. Looking in tip-top shape, we left no trace. We're about to start the tricky part.
The descent down.
Onwards into the unknown. Once we passed Unnecessary Ridge, the terrain became very technical with lots of ropes and cliff edges. Steep section here, head along the ridge.
Number 9.
Kilometer 10, almost at the Lions. That's a view. It felt like we had earned this moment. So we had to take our time making our way. How are we feeling?
Good. Hot. Oh, excited for the swim.
We stopped for some pesto pasta lunch. By lunchtime, we had covered a lot of trail. That's why you always have 3 to 4 points of contact on sketchy stuff. We started to regain our confidence together on this trail and got to experience some really special moments.
11!
12 and the East Lion. Out is along this ridge line.
Just flew between the lines.
Got a little moon action beside the West Lion. It was truly a spectacular sight to see, climbing our way through the lions. Kilometer 13. This hike brought us closer together, and it proved that we were capable of completing this trail and so much more. 14.
15! We just did a lot of technical climbing, and you don't want to do that when you're tired.
Ooh, 16.
Behind that peak is a peak called Fat Ass Peak.
We're thinking it's Brunswick Mountain and Harvey's Pup, and our trail goes through there. We're pushing up this steep hill. This is one of our last big inclines. 10 hours of hiking in, and we've just come to the first water source. A little lake. It's not very clean. But this is the Magnesia Meadows emergency shelter, which got a long ways to go, so. We are officially on water rations.
Luckily we're on the decline, no more uphill. We've not seen anybody on this trail. We saw 2 people at the start, at like the very start.
Yeah. We made it through the hard part. Silently hiking down, it felt like we were dropping into this incredibly lush garden surrounded by lakes. Finally made it down to Brunswick Lake, which is spectacular. It looks cold, the sun is not with us. We're about to jump in, get refreshed for the last downhill. Bye, lake. Last light here at Jiggs Lake. We're 20 kilometers in now. We got 13 to go. Depends on the ending. And head on down. We ended this hike the way we started it. putting one foot in front of the other, again and again and again. It was absolutely grueling, but we completed the Howe Sound Crest Trail in 17 hours and 21 minutes.